Hello and welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles with RB3K and
Truth.
Alright, we got ourselves a game from Teamliquid Forums. We got Trump, a forum member from Teamliquid, versus the Blue Zerg, Idra.
So yeah, we don't really know much about Trump, but we know he's playing against Idra. So anytime a random plays Idra and posts it on Teamliquid, you know Idra's gonna rage.
That's really what we have learned from Mask, and maybe we'll get that exact same thing happen from Trump here.
Because there's nothing better than seeing Idra rage. Really, it kind of makes me feel warm inside.
Warm and fuzzy?
Warm, fuzzy feeling. When he gets mad and just leaves the game,
It's like
you know you've accomplished something in your life.
Alright, you got an SCV going. He's gonna probably build a supply depot. And nothing.
Yeah, you gotta get that wall off against Zerg players. And Kulos Ravine, as we've seen from the earlier game with Mask and Idra doesn't really like it too much. It takes a long time to get to your natural expansion, and it takes a lot of creep tumors to spread the creep up there. And Terran, a lot of players say that Terran can take advantage of all the high and low ground of this map and really siege up and go to town on players.
Yeah, no, that's completely true. You just basically throw some siege tanks right around here, and you have effectively killed off the ability to defend both bases for the Zerg player. Anyways, we got a barracks coming up right here. And Idra is just basically microing up. He is getting his extractor, so we're probably... he doesn't have a spawning pool yet, so...
Yeah, he'll get his 14 pool very soon. So basically, it now just depends if Idra will go, speedlings or one base roach, or actually try to grab his expansion. From previous games, I'm going to say he will grab his expansion, but since he doesn't like this map, he might just go one base roach.
Yeah, because the game against, what's his name? Mask. Yeah, against Mask, he decided to go with the one base roach play in one of his games, and that actually worked out a little bit, but not the best for Idra.
That was a two base roach, and then he went one base speedlings and banelings.
Wasn't it one base? It was one base roach. He got the roach
no,
warren. I remember the roach warren.
He lost his hatchery. He tried to get the expansion up.
Fine.
Don't argue with me.
Fine, I'm not arguing with you. Okay, so we got an orbital command, getting his gas, so by the time the spawning pool is finished, 100 gas, speedlings probably, if that is what he's going for, and that would be a good way to basically get some map control, get some units out here, and start controlling the map.
Speedlings are always good to have, they're really fast, and you're going to expect Hellions coming in from the Terran opponent eventually, so speedlings are a good counter, they can catch up to them, and just get us around and kill them off easy.
Yeah, exactly. And just as he got 100 minerals, 100 gas, he did start taking off drones off the gas line. So he does have 2 more drones on his minerals. So he's getting more minerals than he's getting gas.
Yeah. So this probably means he will try to grab his expansion, not go for one base roach, as there is a drone heading out. Will he grab the expansion? And it does. Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, he pulls them off the gas, so he gets enough for speedlinks, and now he's gonna macro up heavy on the minerals, and get his gas later when he actually needs to produce more units that are gas heavy.
Yeah. We got Trump right here. He does see the hatchery go down. I just repeated myself twice, but that's awesome. Anyway, some Marines coming out to probably try and protect this SCV. Will they be able to? Yes, and the Zergling exploded in a pile of mush.
Yep, there he goes. And looks like we do have the factory coming down and another barracks coming down for Trump. Always a staple of Terran players to go factory against Zerg players, but he actually isn't getting a reactor. A lot of players do add a reactor to their barracks so they can double pump up Hellions, as Trump is actually just making one Hellion right now.
Yeah, producing one Hellion at a time. If this was a reactor, he'd be able to just swap out that factory and get some tons of Hellions in and harass the hell out of Idra. But that's not what he's going for, so...
Yeah, so maybe we'll see a new cool play coming in for Trump. He does have his first Hellion out, and he is decided to send it out right away. A lot of players do like to wait for at least 2 or even 3, because 3 can one-hit workers and Zerglings.
Yeah, back in Idra's base, he's got quite a few Zerglings. They should be able to take out this Hellion, actually, if they get a nice surround around it. The Queen is there to help out also.
Yeah, the Zerglings do have Zergling speed, so they can catch up to the Hellion and just pick it off, as the other Zerglings do try to circle around, and ouch, he does lose 1, really. And
2, there you go, there burns another one. I don't like that from Idra, sending his Hellions, his Zerglings around. I guess he was trying to cut off the Hellion from going back to base, but the Hellion cut back. He just basically right-clicked on the Hellion. It should have been enough for the Zerglings to come around and kill that Hellion.
Yeah, but players like to take the hard route around and try to control it, as those Marines will unload all their ammo trying to take down those destructible rocks.
You got Marauder buddies right here. Take down the rocks with the Marauder buddies. You know what's funny about this though? Idra can't hear it.
Lag.
Awesome lag.
So we got 3 Hellions coming out, and 3 is the optimal number to take down Zerglings and workers. They all will one-shot them if you get enough of them. So he should be able to, effectively do some nice harass with these three. But Idra is putting down Spine Claws and does have his Queen for defense, so we'll see if, this is enough to defend as those Hellions are trying to go to work on the mineral line. And those Zerglings actually do, shoo away those Hellions.
Yeah, one Hellion went down, exploded, and basically the Spine Crawler worked very well against those Hellions. Hellions going back to base, probably to get repaired, because that first Hellion did get repaired. And those Marines still going at it. Really, you can see that all picking off, just bouncing off. Anyways,
so we do have a Spire coming down for Idra, so I don't know if he can really afford to go Spire this kind of game right now. He is seeing that the Terran player is putting pressure on, so you should expect some sort of siege tank and marine push coming in, because that is, the general play. But, if you want to get a Spire, that's, maybe that's the best thing to do. But looking at the units tab, Idra doesn't really have many units to really defend. He's got 8 Zerglings and a couple of Spine Crawlers.
A couple Queens, and that's about it for units. Really, that's gonna not help him out at all, actually, because there is a hefty force coming by Trump here.
Yeah, there's 4 Hellions, Marauders, and no, just Marines and Marauders. No tanks coming out yet, so this is a very nice force to take on, the Zerglings, because the Hellions will roast the Zerglings, and Marauders could take down that Spine Crawler real quick. So you do have our first engagement here as the Queens try to come in and defend, but they just get focused down. That Spine Crawler had very little time to do anything, and just gets burned down, and those Hellions burn down the Zerglings, and it looks like that Queen is in the right place right now, as they will die. And
ouch. And Idra leaves.
He didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. I wanted to hear some rage. Aw. Awesome play by Trump here. Yeah, just sending out a force. He didn't see any kind of pressure from Idra, and because of that, he's like, all right, I'm gonna try see what my army can do, and he sees what they can do, and they just exploded the shit out of everything.
Yeah, Idra, I guess, didn't think this is a cheap build, and well, it worked anyway. So maybe he's keeping things to himself now because he knows how famous he's getting.
Yeah, exactly. Off us making fun of his rage, but no, you know what? Idra is an awesome player. It's just that his rage makes us lull. The Spire was up. Was he making mutas? No, he wasn't. Oh well, that's fine. That's another game from the SC Chronicles. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.